All right, welcome to day 4 of Clash in the Capital. A little late doing my morning video, so games are already in progress. So this is table 1, which is the last 36 games still going. They are in turn 16, I believe. And so as an update to where they're at, so the Japanese got expunged from San Francisco. And the Americans are, beat up their fleet and are kind of breathing down their neck. And then the UK came through and took all the DEI. So things look a little bit dicey for the Japanese. There's also a dual major power China. So both KMT had evolved early, and then CCP just evolved on turn 15. And so decent army over there for them, and so we'll see what they do to each other in China. Likely not much. And Japan is going to have to focus on just hanging on to Tokyo with likely the only point they'll be able to score. They did just... Oh, they still have the island point. They haven't lost that yet. They have all of those fortified, but they'll likely lose that here pretty soon. Coming around, sorry, I'm going to jump over. So we see that Calcutta looks fairly safe, except for the Germans are now all through the Middle East making bank. I think this turn they're going to end up making close to 85-ish IPP. So they're still rolling that battle out there in southern Iran. Africa is pretty secure for the Allies, with the exception of still Tobruk as a holdout, and then Malta is a decent stack that is right here on this one. So they've got that fortified and well secured to try to hold off Sun Never Sets. But I think the big story of this game is just the dominance of the Germans. Got the Italians doing can opening in Russia, and I think there's going to be some 70-plus Axis units in Donetsk Kuban when he finishes this German turn. He just bombed a bunch of the factories in Russia to pretty terrible low levels, and so he's not a whole lot of production capacity there in Moscow and in Stalingrad. Still got some capacity up in Smolensk and Leningrad, though. And if you see just a massive German presence everywhere. The British do have quite an air force and a lot of bombers, and so there may be an opportunity here pretty soon to try to start deleting points or doing other shenanigans with those bombers. And so we'll see what they're able to pull off to help relieve some of the pressure on the Soviets. This is, as I said, turn 16. And of course, Spain was won pretty early. Looks like there is some American transports and units that are starting to work their way over here across the Atlantic. And so that could be decent. But this is that stack of blitzers that are moving into Donetsk Kuban that the Italians can open, along with the Air Force, likely from Romania, which again, pretty significant. So in this game, the Germans went into Alsace and then stopped and held, and then took France without using the Lightning War. And because of just the way that they were going to be able to take France like that, the French decided to evacuate a bunch of units, and so they saved a pretty sizable amount of units into France, into UK. And so that helped secure UK pretty easily, but it allowed the Germans to save Lightning War. They didn't really use Lightning War on Russia proper, but they did take all the neutrals with it. Finland, Sweden, a lot of the I think down into potential. I don't know if Istanbul was part of that. But they took a lot and just grew incredibly fast on turn 10 with that. So CCP's going now, and we'll see kind of where it goes. But yeah, so that's where this table's at. Oh yes, let me show and that is an absolute dominant German tech program. They've got everything. Almost. So doing fantastic, including logistics. So they're railing 3 units per turn to the front when across the rail gauges when the Italians open. So you know, between moving the two movers, railing 3, flying planes, they're moving. That's why I said there's going to be over 70 units there in Donetsk Kuban. Here's what the income looks like. So I know it says 65, but they're making a bunch of bonuses. So like I said, I think they'll be close to 85 by the time the turn's over. Here's what the points kind of look like for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the Axis. But Lebensraum is absolutely on the table. Buffer zone will come off though. But the challenge, I mean, the Soviets only 3 points for them. But the question is, can the Allies rally and get more? Right now they're sitting at 4, 5, 6. Actually, they're sitting at 8. So that's pretty good too. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So pretty close. So that's table 1 as they continue to play there. We took the opportunity with the finishing of the other games, and we set up this 1914 game. And so we've got Mountaineer here, who's helping to show off the version 2 rules. And so they're working through a game. I think they're still on the prequel right now. Turn 1, Summer of 14. So they just finished the prequel, and mini maps are gone. And as they start working the actual main game, I can't give you a whole lot of update since it's just got to the first main turn. But we'll see where things progress with this today. There's also an opportunity to they did like the tutorial of 85. So a couple of new players to 85 got to play through that tutorial yesterday as well. And so they did that tutorial, of course, is just like it's like an Iran-Iraq war that you walk through. But they're working on setting things up to try to get a little bit of some play in on this one as well. We definitely want to take advantage of the many hours worth of painting that I did to get this set ready. But in some of these, just to show it off for the Global War 85 stuff and what Doug's got, I mean, you look at some of these models and they are just absolutely fantastic. So the orange there is Warsaw Pact, and of course blue is NATO. This brown is the Soviets, the Soviet Global. Then you've got the American Global over here. And then there's another scenario that they were running, just like a mini scenario down here in South America as well. And this red, of course, is the Chinese. And so these units are just looking. These are with the yellow here. These are early gen fighters. You got main battle tanks, next gen main battle tanks. You got field artillery, regular artillery. Just the bombers and the backfires and the B-52s, and I mean, again, look at these models and stuff. It's absolutely beautiful. Super excited to be able to have this set and get some game time in with it. So just showing you a little bit. Sorry, some of it's all kind of flipped around, but whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so anyways, that's it for the morning update for day 4. We'll maybe try to do one more update when we either finish or call table 1, and maybe an update as well on how the 1914 game is going. So that's it for me. Cheers.